Actually, while I'm waiting, I might actually hang on. Can I use save states from a different play? If I relaunch the game and try and load a save state, will it crash?
I have no idea.
I don't know if anyone knows. This is. Can they hear us on stream?
Yeah.
Okay, then Liquid can answer. Let me see. Also, it's not capturing my game for some reason. I think. Oh no, there we go. We're gonna find out right now. Oh, I don't know, but I just did it anyway. I pressed load and it didn't do anything, so I pressed save and then it saved. Wow, it's as if wow, I don't know save states are banned. It's as if I have different configurations in my mod launcher. I don't think anyone can see it yet. I don't know if the stream has my stream on it yet. I'm kicking Millhouse a lot.
Oh.
And now the police ran over Millhouse. Okay. This is how this works in real life, by the way, is if you have police off after you, load your save state and they're gone. Hang on a second. That's a pretty good save state, I like that. I still don't know how Lucas programmed this, but I'm not going to question it. It's also really interesting to see what is actually already determined, because I went... Oh no, it isn't. Okay, that's interesting. Although it could be broken. The voice lines when I hit Millhouse change when I load my save state. For a second I had to check I wasn't muted because I kept talking and no one said anything. I'm just being annoying, I know.
I'm concentrating on that.
I'm genuinely checking. Oh yeah, I'm not doing... Oh, you're doing out of bounds. Well, I'm going to lose then, I guess.
I'm only doing it if I'm not on PvP. So, which will most likely be the case. So.
Which is so good. Well, here's when people ask, like, am I using like an emulator? Anyway, yeah, besides relaunching my game, I'm ready whenever.
Why am I so hated? Hey! There's enough Millhouse for everyone!
Oh, they can see me on stream. Okay, I'm gonna keep kicking Millhouse.
I'm just gonna load up the cutscene. Okay, the auto splitter is working.
Yikes.
I have to sit for the cutscene again.
I'm scared of potential audio issues. My microphone's been playing up all day. So I hope I suddenly don't go dead, because I'm probably not going to recognize it. So let's hope and dream.
Can you save state during the bonus game?
Is it specified in the rules?
No, I don't mean that. I mean just like. I mean
No
like.
idea.
What's the word? Technically, I don't care. I can save state wherever I want it, but I mean it might crash.
No.
Could not use save states to splice runs.
What if I splice the tournament thing?
Can I splice ASM then? Let me try.
If I get into
No,
the
it seems
tiebreaker, both audios on? Maybe. Oh my, wow, that's loud.
What? Mine?
No,
Or what?
just the stream in general.
Okay, I'm gonna restart my game without the save states.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
speedrunning.
that's loud shit.
Hey, Dilla, it's not time to start yet.
Smith!
Sorry,
How
got
dare you
too
do
ahead of
that.
myself.
There was not even any countdown. Although it did slightly look like you were going off Zoton's bonus game timer, which is quite impressive.
It's my
Zoton
OBS
was
webcam.
loud.
Alright, I need to grab a drink and then I'll be ready.
Alright, let's go.
We've got 2 minutes left.
2 whole minutes.
So look, I'm gonna prove to everyone on stream. I'm pressing 1 and 2. No save states.
I don't
No
believe
save
you.
states.
I think you just have a very weird knee. That's what's making the clicking noises. Jesus. Oh. Oh man, coffee without a sweetener tastes weird. Yikes. Can both runners lose a point so I can maybe reach the knockouts? Lampton, yes. Of course. I'm sure they'll make an exception for you.
Okay, while Smith is gone, I'm gonna splice her around. Hang on a second.
You're just gonna swap to a different VLC thing and just play an old run that you did. Hey guys, I was totally playing.
Did I hear Zoton was going to spawn?
Oh shit! I missed the cutscene skip. Oh wow! I can skip the cutscene. That must be a new thing.
Hey Zoton, with your DS4, do you use are you able to use triggers or not?
Yes. What do you mean? The what? You can always use the triggers. What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. Mine particularly in terms of driving are bummed.
I use the X input mod on the mod launcher and Steam to convert it to X input. And there's an option in the X input mod to separate the triggers, so you can actually, they are separate buttons technically.
Oh, okay.
Try that.
I may or
I
may
have to rely
not.
on Steam. Wow, I'm selling
I-
out to.
Alright, I am ready.
Yeah, I'm ready
Well,
whenever.
It is fine. Oh god.
I guess. Oh, there we are. Oh no, he's taking roids. Oh, right in the butt cheeks.
Have you seen the old version of that cutscene
Do I want to see the old version of that cutscene?
where he gets like spots and his balls shrink?
No.
That's in the
That's-
slightly pre-release
Not
version
Not
from
safe
a
for
couple
work.
of months ago. Yeah, I clearly. And his
Not
heart is
safe
much more
for work.
realistic, but it's not actual. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Someone might have a link. They can link it in chat. I don't care right now.
All right. Anyways,
I'm
both
ready
runners.
whenever.
Are you ready?
I am ready whenever.
Oh, wow, hang on a second. My controller must have come unplugged because it's... The game is now crackling a lot, and also Steam is telling me it's been plugged in.
Steam is trying to debate you into failing the run.
Why can you see my Steam overlay when I specifically have it turned off? I'm guessing the big picture one is different.
Big picture is not fun.
I'm just going to restart my
uh,
game just quickly, just to make sure.
Okay, that's cool. Can't have a
Speed
handicapped
runs.
Zoton.
A minute late.
Said by the Mr. Liquid Wi-Fi.
Monka S point right clock emoji.
God damn it.
I'll be ready
Alright.
when my OBS actually starts capturing.
Looks like you're ready.
Okay, it's capturing on my end. The stream's probably super delayed though, but whatever.
Oh,
But I'm ready, so
you're ready. Alright, I guess so. So we're just doing it in voice call, then you guys gonna mute or deafen or whatever you guys want to do.
I'm gonna leave the call.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
There will be a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go!
Good luck.
Oh, my auto splitter didn't work. Sorry, I was just making what other people say. Mine was fine. I checked it beforehand.
There's a big delay on the screen. It's okay. Alright, whilst we wait for it to be off, Alexis, are you actually here?
I've been here for the past, 10 minutes. Don't worry about it.
Well, you haven't said a word, so that's partially uncharacteristic in terms of commentary, so I was getting a bit worried there. I thought Freya had taken over. Oh, and we're off. Just about. Slight bit of a delay, but hey, it's gonna be fine.
I'm endorsing a new cola, kids, and this one isn't poisonous.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the race between Zoton and Smith. I'm Aqua Dreams, with Alexis,
Special ingredient, too hot.
and
The
it's gonna be good.
It'll give you the get up and
Hopefully, yeah. We're seeing, I'm pretty sure this is the second and third seed of their group. 136 or 135 time versus a 142 time. So, chances to get a close race, but ultimately we are expecting a kind of clear favourite here.
I still forget that Smith has progressed infinitely in such a short amount of time in terms of this game. It's quite scary. I've been taken over easily, so I'm just like an old man in the retirement home, just waving the kids along. Like, keep on going. I'll still be here.
WR1, Smith. WR1.
We are as both entering Cola Caper, possibly the most reset mission of the game, or at least one of them.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission
Runners really
complete.
don't like this point because it's easy to make a silly mistake that will just haunt you forever.
I know since we allowed runners to use their community save to skip the opening cutscene, it became an even less kind of expensive thing to reset as Zoton cancelled the mission start for some reason.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
controller issues maybe?
possibly. You had some controller issues at the start of the race, so it would make sense. And I personally am in such great debt to whoever managed to decide that the tutorial skip was able to be done with speedrunning, because that saved me a whole ton of 40 seconds. I mean, the amount of times I've reset in this game, and if I had to hear that cutscene every time, I might go mad.
It was often a time to cool off for me though. If I were to need to reset, it's like a time where you can just sit back and take a drink instead of just going right back into the game.
I mean, kinda, but you know what? Zoton going a bit too quick into the option settings. The hidden strat, apparently. Some say it saves about 10 minutes.
Some are wrong.
Some are making up slander. As we're now entering... Is this petty theft?
I put it Homer. Yeah.
Yay, I remembered a mission for the first time. Probably going to be the only mission I'm going to call by name, because 9 out of 10 times I'll get it wrong and people will get mad at me. For someone who plays the game fairly regularly, I really don't take much note. Man, Homer 1 is very much so a kind of... It's a very nothing level. You kind of just wait till you get to office space, and that kind of determines whether you're going to continue or not.
It's
really...
yeah.
There's really not much between then, which... It's just quite inoffensive until you get to office space, and then there's Bone Storm, and then you're balls deep in the game, and it's a... Oh boy. This game is not a tickler.
That wasn't part of the deal. Now to return this stuff before the cops find me sitting around talking
Oh no,
to
Smith
myself.
failed to jump off the car. First time, but he's still about 5 seconds ahead of Zoton.
Ah, yeah, we expect as much. Although it's actually slightly earlier than that because the timers are decently further than 1
Yeah, I mean, Smith is once again a self-professed Homer 1 god. Spent a lot of time grinding ILs to get a good time, but Zoton misses the boxes. It's gonna take like 5 seconds or so to get it. But
trying
it
to
was like,
stand for there. Yeah.
with a slightly lower time than Smith, we got to assume his coin route isn't as rigid, but then again, it's quite generalized to assume that everybody has a really, really strict coin route at high levels, so.
It can be, and I'd say Zoton, as the significantly older runner, probably has a lot more flexibility. Although Smith, perhaps the more skilled runner, although Zoton's been very inactive in the community, just due to time constraints that we all have. As you go into any push, pretty good push for Smith.
Wow. He managed to just surf on top of that car there. That was... Oh boy. Can I get that, Lenny, please? Oh, Zoton does not get the same kind of luck. Smith had Bro Lenny helping him out. And a pickup truck.
The best vehicle.
Arguably faster, and I don't know, it's... I'm impartial to both, really. They're both pretty good. Oh, and Zoton gets the minivan. Now, it decides the time-told tale of what is the best car. As we see Smith aiming to get a solid first hit. Slightly off. Could be... Looks like he's just going to be fine. Starts nice and early. Solid
Not a very
hit.
good angle there. The issue with that angle is you put Smiths in too straight, and then he doesn't have enough speed to hit the house as he moves along the wall. Zoton should be fine here. Ooh. No.
Oh no, this is bad. This
Alright.
is bad. Looking to build up more speed to get another solid hit. Oh no! Oh man, that was...
Should be
Now
fine. The backup's there. The backup's there.
Sweet.
Oh, it's just...
Sarge will clean this mess up later.
No, he get... Oh, he
Making
nearly got
contact.
stratted himself.
Very poorly.
If you're so
I know button jump for Smith. I assume on a lower FPS it is not as good to go for button jump.
No.
And
Zoton's really struggling here. Looking to get final hit here. Just get a bit of speed here,
clean this
please.
mess up later.
No, he's
no, that is just
making
not the way to go for
silly
it.
mistakes here. Oh no.
This is very poor. Very
Oh, he gets
unfortunate,
hit and run as well. Please tell
Should
me
be
it's
fine,
him.
should be fine.
It's there we are.
And Smith now basically a full mission ahead.
In your
We're going to
As
see
this...
the start and the end of a cutscene. When Zoton starts that cutscene, we're going to see Smith finish it.
This is where Smith takes the cake, because Smith is practiced this a whole lot more than a lot of people. Really not sure why he grinded it so much, but you know, people have their priorities of races. Zoton not going for button jump. Probably just because button jump saves you less time than it costs you. So it's in a race setting, it's almost kind of everybody seemed to have not used it here, as well as the FPS issue. But
Yeah, there's just the issue of if it doesn't go right, it does cost a significant amount of time. I think 3 attempts, like 2, from like my own personal experience, if you go for like any odd number of attempts and succeed, you'll have the good cycle. But the issue is that if you get those even number of attempts, you're just going to be waiting there for the cycle to come back to you. And it is very agonizing.
Zoton seeing the scorpions there.
Let's do this.
Gains 10 points just due to being a humanitarian.
And as said earlier, we see the end of a cutscene and the beginning of one.
Oh man, it's gotta be it. Let's hope Zoton isn't watching the stream because it's gotta not be a nice sight to see.
If you had a Smithers that bad, I think you'd expect to be approximately this far behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume so. Smith going through the shortcut, getting a bit more speed, being slightly further away from the black van, as this mission deals with a lot of rubber banding. Would you like to explain rubber banding?
Basically,
Lexus.
the early game tries to make itself very difficult to fail. So any vehicle that you have to follow will slow down as it gets further away from you. Kind of like has a bit of a lifeline to make sure you don't fail the mission.
Yeah, a holding hand, as I put it.
Yeah, it gets less and less throughout the game, and it basically disappears as soon as you get to March. And the main issue of it is we want that van to get to its endpoint as quickly as possible, because unless it gets there, we can't finish the mission.
Also, interesting to note that Smith skipped the Cletus box.
It's
Possibly,
slow.
it is slow.
And also, it does cause the van to slow down throughout the trailer park.
That's right, you dumbass.
See,
Which
what's
you don't
fun
really
is the older runner. Because Cletus box has been in the route ever since I began, and only sort of left recently as they miss a box. I
But it
assume you're
has
going to go
to.
for Cletus box no matter what here, because the van's already slowed down, so there's absolutely no benefit to
Oh, and he goes for it. So yeah,
Smith
smart
opting
move.
to tail the van, even though actually if you
Is it actually slower? I've never been able to tell personally.
if you leave the car, the van does not act. Basically, the van only measures your position in rubber bands if you're in a car.
Mr.
If you're not in the
okay.
car, it just assumes you're basically on the car basically, and it
Hmm.
goes maximum speed for the rest.
Yeah. So it's a much better idea to just get out the car then.
Yeah, as long as like you're within range of the final position
Yeah.
of the van, so that you don't actually fail the mission.
Exactly. Smith starting Bone Storm in first-person mode,
This
kind
is
of
very slow on Zoton2.
unseen.
You almost
Not many runners do it. I believe sadly it was.
Very old
me
strats
at
here.
that point. But he's
Very
getting
old.
a very nice drops here, looking like he's going to be able to get out through the. Oh,
What?
wow.
disappointed.
Wow.
Wish I could.
Spliced. Spliced.
Nice! I think now we know how this bonus server has actually been that good. It's spliced everyone.
He actually did that Bone Storm 100 times, and that was the first and 99th.
Yeah, I just checked their like third last PB, and that is actually an absolutely identical bone storm. I think we all know what's happening here. Everyone.
Oh, that was
Oh man, someone shut the power off in terms of that. Vapo just
Can you
was
come in?
not. Vapo was disgusted at seeing such a good Bone Storm, wanted to get one himself. Zoton getting those coins there, not.
So many old strats. Are we back in 2017 here or something?
We are.
This reminds
I
me
wasn't
when
here in
started running this
2017,
game.
so
Yeah.
I get to see all these old strats that I realised that are now dumb, but well, outdated, I guess, not dumb. They were good. They were good at some point, but not in this current state of the game.
This is not a good
Zoton-
bonus storm.
Yeah, really.
Too much knocking the truck off its actual path. The issue is that while you might get the shortcut, you're not going to actually get the You're not going to get there quickly. Is the main issue. And
Yeah, no,
not
it's
that,
taking it really slow here.
Not a lot of drops either. Because the issue is that if the truck can't get away from you, how do you build up speed to actually
No,
get a drop?
and misses a drop. Chooses to reverse.
We're number one. We're number
This
one.
is unfortunate, but also just a few very key mistakes as well involved in this.
I think it expresses the worst
11:53
parts of Homer
here.
1, really.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it could just be Zoton needing to de-rust a little bit more.
Fine by me.
Okay, well we see again vending machine. Shout out to that old strat. No attempt on getting a traffic car from Smith there.
I'll get you
One's gonna
work
assume that he's gonna
just like I
swap
got
later in the
Charlie
mission
and
as it's
Afraid not.
faster to do so.
Afraid not.
Afraid so.
Possibly just avoid extra RNG in terms of picking up a good traffic car, but
That
ultimately on a roller is slower than both the intended vehicles, so
Yeah, it's not the end of the world though. It's especially bad in the next few missions because you don't actually have to get out and in the car a lot. So the actual animation times is not going to be quite as exacerbated in this mission.
Oh,
And
no,
not,
Smith
not
got
escaping
followed.
Skinner. Gonna have to go back to the MV.
Wow, that's rough. It's happened a couple of times in this race here. Really kind of. Apparently we're ahead here. I mean, it's quite. Possibly that's a latency issue, as I'm just watching the stream straight up. So.
Yeah, I am watching. I'm watching the stream as it is coming. I don't have the original.
That was the coolest.
Like,
Okay, if y'all could give us like a bit of feedback on that, because if we're being if we're gonna give stuff away. Oh my God, he's missed out for cutscene skip. Sorry,
Nice
No.
job, man. Only gonna get
Kearney.
That's
stays
like
in
2
your car.
minutes.
no problemo.
But yeah, if you can tell us like where our commentary is with respect to the rest of the actual gameplay, we can try to tailor our reactions. As Zoton has a 1343 3, I think it was.
Yeah, it was just about not the best Homer one, but it's really not the most detrimental mission. Also going for the honor roll here, getting a nice little boost, getting the box.
Oh my god, shout out to that strat. I remember
Wow.
that one from when I first played. When I watched Robot Crocodiles, when he used to have like a 135 or something, when that used
That's
to be
an-
world record.
OG strat right there.
Wow.
Throw back to like 2 years ago.
But as you can see here, the issue is you don't build up as much speed. It makes it more difficult to escape Skinner.
Wow, on a roller doing donuts here, but Skinner seems to have just thrown himself off.
Yeah, Skinner, when he actually makes contact with you, tends to spin out. That used to be one of the strats we used. Another one was using the lard lad walls, because there's a small little corner that you can just like make him hit and then get away, as opposed to like the current strat, which is much quicker and much easier. Just pure get distance and finish the mission.
Also, just to note, the viewers did not give us any feedback with our responses, so that means we do need to fake our reactions to things.
Fake them, cool.
We should be good at that.
Yeah.
Oh no, Zoton doesn't get the drop off. Sorry, I was a bit far behind there.
Okay, we're getting news from Aussie Man Liquids. What's it? K Bogan. I'm just gonna call it K Bogan. Just for the hell of it.
Getting
Yeah, we have news.
okay, so we should be okay here.
Nobody does
Good escape for Smith in the taxi. It's not really that difficult. As long as you don't mess up, as long as traffic isn't extremely bad to you, it's all good.
Yeah, it's really just if you get a bad start or it's fine. Mission's over. Don't have to explain it anymore. My words were not helping me regardless. Smith aiming to get that wasp
No
bed.
freebie. No.
Frames did not help out. So, I thought Zoton was gonna go for the box there in a purple car. A nice deep shine.
Insightful commentary. The car's purple, everyone.
Oh, I
hope that's not a
wonderful
spoiler.
comments
I hope
like
we're
this.
not like too far ahead. Or
My apologies, chat. I will not talk about the color of the car again. Smith with a yellow. God,
I'll never lose these love handles.
man, stealing my line. Oh, Zoton getting a bend there.
But a bit too much of an intentional crash. You need to sort of hit the front end of the car because that allows you to maintain your momentum whilst getting that. I'm gonna see here pretty consistent freebie here, and by those things getting it based on the coin amount.
Yes, got the freebie.
Actually, I don't think so. That was 380 up to 410. It should be about 430 if they did get the wasp. And no dirt jump here.
Possibly, I'm 90% sure Smith is going to be running on lower frames. He's going to be trying to do the outbound, so that would possibly explain the lack of attempts of dirt jump. As it's a lot more finicky on lower FPSs.
Yeah, just due to that launch difference.
Oh no, that wall hit him out of range of getting the freebie.
And that nerd car is driving surprisingly well. The nerd car doesn't cut corners. It's pretty bad at driving. Crashes into a lot of other traffic cars. But the issue is, we do this little cut here. You see Zoton there? You can get spun out by nerd car if you just happen to like go at the wrong time.
T-boned. Harshly.
Should be fine here. As you can see, even though you're slower, you cut corners. You'll win.
Oh, and Smith, luckily not having a black van get stuck, I did not see which way he went, so it possibly wouldn't have happened in one way or another. Zoton missing. Oh no, he gets the purple. No.
What did we say about colours? And Wiggum taken away by Jailbird.
Wow.
And Eddie, I actually didn't know Eddie was standing around there.
Am I really not allowed to tell colours here?
Just give me
Am I offending the colourblind audience?
See if Zoton's going for a dirt jump. I don't expect it to happen myself.
No, he's going particularly slow and taking odd.
He's nowhere near.
Oh no, he's trying to get the wasp.
God.
Hey, he got
Shout
the wasp.
out.
Wow.
Shout out for that wasp. Wow.
Hey, not really a. Oh, that's possibly taking some really sharp turns here, which is getting rid of all of the acceleration.
It's just because the taxi is like it's like the trunk of the taxi is filled with cement. It's that bad of handling.
The taxi trunk is thick and does not want to go where you want to tell it to.
So, will you explain to the good people why Smith seemed to cut out a bunch of the race there with a little reset?
Oh, I will do a slightly disturbed explanation. This game runs on road nodes, and at some places it's easier to go above or below as opposed to just
Hit and runs
hitting them.
out on
Oh, wow.
bus.
Ah, that's rough. And it's just, this game doesn't make that much sense, but we abuse it a lot. So
Hey there, Mr. Smith.
Also, yeah, gonna play with the wrench here. Probably advisable because at the start of the race you can like be mounted by another car,
I mean,
and
possibly
that would cause destruction.
possibly a thing he could have done is he could have blown up his car and then spoken to Snake, which would have gotten rid of all the damage on it and just made
Yeah,
it nice and fresh.
yeah, perhaps. Although that would cost 10 points as opposed to the wrench.
I
Resetting
suppose
ever
so.
so slightly too early there. You will have to wait till after the brown girder on your right hand
Yes,
side.
Wasp. Let's see, is Smith going to take this mission any differently? As many runs have showed a different way. Some people have done a casual looking route, or just, it's odd to see how there's a couple of ways that this can go, and
Yeah.
has to get the box.
I'm doing it in the slowest method possible. The idea would be to swerve in, swerve out, because resetting causes you to be like stop. Whereas if you swerve in, swerve out, that does maintain a small bit of momentum.
Eat ass for
Oh,
And hit
Smith
and run.
getting a hit and run. This is bad.
This is
Having to
gonna be
wait for it.
difficult. This is gonna be tight as well. Hopefully the
Possibly.
police car will not. If there's a bus, okay, I was gonna say here, if they reset, the issue is if you're standing still, the police car can bust you. And I was gonna say, if that happens, there's a very real chance that the police could see the mission fail.
Wow, I was watching the mini-map hard there, and that police is on his case. Holy shit. Does not wanna... There we go. Man, the police are either absolutely just nonchalant, or they just are out to get you. Oh, and going for gazebo box. Doesn't get the box, but gets the escape. Nice to see. Most runners seem to, I don't know, most, getting the gazebo box can be quite
All right.
difficult, and it's quite tight in terms of the routes, so it's just often, I don't know, it's a lot more safe to go to the left and take it easily.
That is true, and also because basically the gazebo is
Full speed ahead.
like
Time
to a
lay
small
them
fraction,
down.
just about far enough away.
Oh wow! Oh my! Wow!
Slapped out by that train. That is fantastic.
Absolutely denied.
And I'm being told that somebody used a dirty word. However,
I need your
I'm also just gonna scold you all. Like, don't be tattletales. I asked who said it. You're supposed to say, I don't know.
No one did it.
Tattletales. Jeez, no one did
Snitches
it.
get stitches, boys.
But then again, sometimes snitches get bitches.
Oh,
Tough call.
well. Yeah, no, it's 50-50 move right there.
Yeah. Sometimes snitches get riches. We're going to 66%. Let's see. Smith going for some fairly sick coins on this, as we see Zoton going for. This is not a good idea. The problem here is that Zoton is doing a lot of cornering. And the way in which that red bar works, it's simple straight line distance. So if you take corners, that is not increasing your straight line distance
count
away
to
from.
escape, no.
Yeah, like you're gonna see later on in incriminating caffeine. The end of the mission is around that third jump area, and that mission is deceptive because you think I'm actually really close to this color truck. It's going really well, and then suddenly you're still in that cornering area, and the truck is just speeding away from you. You're just like, hang on, I thought I had this, and you just fail the mission. I don't know how many freebies Smith has gotten on this mission. He didn't get the quartz house box and missed the dirt drop box as well.
This box either. These are coins that are very instrumental towards a coin route. This is most of the coins in Part 1 here.
Yeah, this is the coin mission basically. Every mission has like one major like coin mission. In Homer 1, it's petty theft.
And Smith
In Lisa, it's
getting the
Clueless,
fox.
ETC.
Oh, Wasp, sorry. Making extra effort in order to get so. Smart move here is kind of slightly lower than what would be expected, so you know, it's nice to see that he's very conscientious about his coins. Oh, but that Wasp is not thinking of him. Oh.
Yeah, I heard that there. Okay, we're gonna see here Zoton. I don't know if they did the main menu work. I assume they did. I'm doing some very poor driving, not using the e-brake in order to swerve significantly faster. Instead, just like driving around slowly. That's one thing I do see in some runners. I just think, why don't you use the e-brake? It's
there for a reason.
Yeah. Good little freebie there, and Shad SLP3, who called the sign skip there one of the most hard strats in the game. Which,
yes. Yes.
Smith opting for a small hit at first. This can be good, it can be bad. The thing is that car is going the direction we want it to go. So it going along its merry way is actually a good thing.
Getting a slightly late destruction, but it's obviously the first car. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to hurt you till it actually gets onto this straight where it's hard to destroy it regardless of where you're at. So, hoping to get a good second hit here. Gets a solid, hits him flat, hoping to push him into the wall, but the car is a bit finicky. Not really a good amount of damage, but he's thinking of which way to lead him next, and hopefully he's going to speed up and Smith can trap him there.
There's the issue is that you'd let the car go too far behind you. You're not able to see it. You're looking at the mini-map. And the mini-map isn't actually that detailed. Like, it's not very easy to, like... If I only had the mini-map to look at and I had to play this game...
Oh yeah, it would be rough. Yeah, but Smith manages to destroy it. Not too bad, not impeccable.
Not a great idea here. The issue is you're going to end up too far away from the fourth car, which comes into the main area like a bat out of hell. It's looking fine now, but initially it was looking a bit dicey if Smith did destroy it in the initial position. A little bit slow in the reactions to go back forward again. Keeps on reversing.
Coins and gets a fairly decent hit.
Not on the wrong side of this car as well.
Oh,
I'm picking up more coins instead. This is not a good idea. It's not very easy to get damage here.
And Smith's frames are disagreeing with his sellout strats apparently. There we are, gets a solid hit, but he's gonna rock it off.
Smith's OBS is on strike. He gets better at sellouts, it says. 552, very nice. As Smith finishes the final car, Zoton is about to hit the second. Solid first hit, able to get another hit, and hopefully he should back off. Cutting skip, yay or nay? What do you say? I'm going to say yes, and it's going to be a 4 pause.
I'm going to say no, and I'm going to say he's going to get like 3 pauses and fail.
1, 2, 3.
This game's rigged.
No, it's okay. I saw that. No, Smith sent me the file of this test run earlier, so I actually knew that beforehand.
Alex actually took notes, by the way. Just letting you guys know.
Oh yeah, just so you know, like set to kill. There's gonna be like a flying hippo that comes in because he's actually edited the game files. If you remember in Age of Empires 2, there's a cheat that lets you get a flying hippo.
Wow.
Smith has managed to mod that in to this game, and that is going to be the vehicle with which...
I like Radical, simply just reusing assets from somewhere else.
Okay, let's see.
Wow, 609. Better Salts than Smith's.
It's better, but should keep in mind though that Smith was significantly closer to the end. Like, had to drive a little bit less. I'd say it's about 7 seconds better rather than 12 seconds better, just due to the position of the final destruction.
And
Zoton, yay or nay? My oracle senses aren't working right now, so I can't.
Well, since you said no, I have to say yes. That's how the dynamic has to work. I forget what it means. Buffering it, kind of slow. It should.
7 pause. Although significant periods in between the pauses because some
Wait,
people
so-
opt to take a moment to look at the screen just to say, do I hit escape again? To make sure they don't undo it.
Wait, so did I predict that one right?
Vaguely, yeah, vaguely.
Okay,
you didn't
cool.
get the exact, like, you didn't, you know.
Well, I don't like to pick pauses here because that's just being too picky. Then you know?
must learn how to drive.
I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt that they're both going to do it well, and I got one wrong and one right. So
You don't
you're
have
just
clairvoyance
jealous.
on my level.
I didn't watch the splice run. I didn't have enough time. I was too busy seeing my nan. As Smith goes and talks to Millhouse. Chat. Do we like Millhouse here, or do we despise the
Hit and run on Zoton's side.
weird blue hair off of him?
Shouldn't be too difficult to get away from this stuff.
Yeah, no. In the pier, police don't come on that strong. Keep their
Those
attention to
depends.
themselves.
Those depends. What is?
Wow!
Oh my god!
Wow!
I was looking at the mini map, just like, what is happening here?
Mia culpa. I wonder if
That police car just sacrificed itself about 20 seconds too early there. Really took his shot.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was...
I'm gonna have to do so much
I want to be able to watch that back. As Smith goes for beach coins. Hopefully he gets a fast limo here, because then that would make me not annoyed about his choice to get these coins here, as opposed to later on.
I'd say whenever Smith's caliber has like the justification to do it rather than get it or not.
Yeah, I'd say as such.
Still not over that.
Yeah, no, that
Also,
would...
Aqua, it would be very strange for you to like say whether you love or hate someone with blue hair.
Hey, that was one time. No, I was gonna...
That's a face.
Nah, hey, that looked dope. Don't even fight me on that.
Granted. Okay, so we're gonna see Samantha's probably
No,
also gonna be picking up
Zoton was
Prostitute
bent.
Studios.
Oh damn, gotta get a look of the coin watch here. 816, gonna get about 150-ish. Yeah, his coins are gonna be
4 boxes, 2 them's is
Smith's-
154. 156
maths here.
coins. Yeah, 156 coins there.
Yeah. Whereas people use actual maths and I just use vague estimations. Get in.
Maybe a soy pop would perk me
I
up.
think that was actually a total coin collection there.
Yeah, no,
I'm
got
not-
everything.
Yeah, I'm not actually
Should-
sure that's beneficial because I think some coins do spawn in positions where it's actually not like your coin per second ratio does actually significantly diminish.
there we go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That didn't look risky to me at all.
Whatever that is.
God. You have to fake the reactions, we agreed. Make it tense. Wow.
Nothing personal.
And Zoton
Hit
gonna
and
get
run.
hit and
This
run.
is not a beneficial place to get it in because you're on foot. It's significantly harder to escape the police if they spawn in there.
And sometimes the police does just run into this corridor, so you never know. Is Dual Smith getting really bad traffic? Is he gonna make
Restart-
it clutch?
restart that
No,
mission.
he
Restart that
shouldn't.
mission. Restart that mission.
What
Smith.
is he? No,
There's nowhere else to do this. You have to restart
he's
this mission.
gonna try get him across
No,
the bridge.
it's not good,
It does
because
not.
Cletus can't actually path to like jump over the bridge, so it's
Yeah.
not actually another.
So there is no
alternative
genuine
fire.
strat, but to back up. But
Sweet. Forward.
very slow.
Smith's gonna go do it. Smith being too stubborn to reset possibly feels like it will kill his pace. Well, kill. I don't know. Whatever word suits there that I'm too lazy to find. And Zoton taking, sort of using a bit of Cletus' momentum to push him in the right direction. Oh, okay, I was getting very scared there. I thought that Smith was just about to reset and he's just got the like the 11th drop. That was going to be a questionable move that I was going to rip my hair out over. As Zoton is getting a nice strat here. As Smith just finishes, they both finished at the same time. And is Smith gonna make it there first, or Zoton? It's gotta be Smith. Just wow. It's interesting seeing it from both angles here. Who's gonna make it there first? Zoton, in theory, is 1 second faster, and Zoton makes it there faster. That's why it is better. However, Smith is still in the lead. And both are going to buy cool here. 19 seconds ahead, apparently. Wow, that's a cool thing. And okay, as now we're heading to Krusty Lou. Hopefully both runners get a good car, or at least are able to cope with the strat. At least make sure that they understand how it works. Smith is apparently 8 seconds ahead as Zoton hopefully just stops, hopefully doesn't try and get over. Oh, no! That's not the best idea, but at least he's getting a wasp here. I would suggest buying the bus here and then getting the coins, but it's a minor difference here, so it doesn't really matter. Smith just launching, knows that it's best to buy the bus here, then get the coins and reset. It's probably a smart move, or he's just going to take the bus and drive over the rocks. No, just going to run simply. Smart idea. It means you can reset faster, as opposed to having to go out and do it quickly. And there we are. So both runners have started to slightly sync up. Not entirely, but you know. Zoton does not go for the pixel strat, trying to get a solid amount of damage. Does Smith go for it? Smith gets it, and is just going to be one hit away as both get a very decent first car. First car's only really an issue if he gets past the bottom of the bridge, and after that he becomes a nuisance because you're driving slightly uphill and the bus does not cope that well. As the second car is quite it's quite hard to do because there's no real way of getting it consistent, so you just have to hope and watch to where he goes. Zoton keeps watch and makes sure that he does not allow him to get unstuck. Smith not getting the best luck, but obviously looking along and trying to get him. Does not get stuck. Just gonna have to give him a solid hit, but he's following a path and he destroys himself. So wow, that is an idiot second car on Smith's screen. Goes for the reset point, starts there, tilted away. Zoton does not get the best strat. Smith looking to get a solid amount of damage, then hit it. And by the looks of it, Smith is still ahead and proclaims his lead. Zoton's car, not really the best idea. You may usually see this during a console run, as it would take more time. Well, I guess Zoton using the time to buy Malibu Stacy, as you do that after the mission. So guess trying to minimize the amount of time lost by that slightly slow strat. Questionable here, but still functions, I guess.
Hey, more liberal guilt.
Unless I'm misunderstanding that. It does work. Is Smith's load remover not working? It's not even 2015 strat. Zoton just pulling strats out of his ass. Nobody knows how it's working.
My bad.
Smith is... Wow, both runners are very, very close here in terms of game. Oh no, Zoton getting a kind of early second drop that he wasn't expecting. Probably gonna lose the mission here if he can speed up. Smith is gonna go for the manipulation. I just tell Snake he loves him and he usually drops nicely. Snake misses the chance. Smith misses the chance of getting the manipulation as Zoton gets a nicer drop than Smith does. No, this is bad. Smith's got a reset.
Zoton takes the lead. Also,
Zoton is ahead. Welcome back.
Wait, why didn't Zoton pick it up earlier? Why is he picking up now? I'm pretty sure that actually dropped fewer coins at this point. In this mission, I think that dropped fewer coins.
Well, Zoton started getting Malibu before the start of the mission, so questionable strats all around here.
Because you can move during the mission complete screen.
Yeah, so it's really not saving time. I guess he just kind of saw that the way he maneuvered was bad, so yeah. Questionable here, possibly a saving grace. Smith is hoping to get... he's hoping to get nicer... There we are.
It seems okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's a part of the mental game by runners being like, yeah, sure, I'll just tab out and type. That doesn't work for me at all. I don't allow myself to do that because I'm just going to pause and waste time, so yeah. Not really a strat I'd go for, but gives you the edge. I'm not confident my run's enough. As Smith finally finishes Slivery, as Zoton is on fishy deals, Zoton is indeed in the lead.
I need a
Missing the 11 fish. That one can be a bit finicky at times because it is right before a corner. Sometimes you'll just like turn too quickly.
Oh, dog.
However,
And yeah, you want to go ahead and take that corner really just fast. So getting that fish, you kind of have to dip in a little bit. So, Smith is just frames it, struggling here. Nothing too bad. Probably going to get the box, and his coins are good. I know, I usually struggle to recall what are good coins out of Lisa. My vague thought is about plus 500.
Yeah, they're in about. Although I'm also not very good at that. I know like what my coins are like by the end of Redneck Roundup. And either Smith's approach to the 11 fish is significantly better than Zoton's was.
Nice and fast. How is Smith's coins in comparison to Zoton's? That's an interesting thought. And possibly Smith, looking like he might be going for fast limo when he gets to it, could even up the tides, as Limo is really slow naturally, even with the backup. So, is Zoton gonna go for it? He gets...
I'm just disappointed here that Zoton didn't go for Mr. Klaus strats here.
Yeah.
Were you here when we used to do Mr. Klaus?
I did. I hadn't started running, but I do recall seeing people do the strat.
Those were the days.
Is he in nicely?
That looks like a bit too vertical in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it looked like he may just be...
He won't get out, but he's just going to be slow. And, oh my god, I think I know what happened to the car now. It must have spawned and hit it. That's why that box is gone. The police car from earlier, that kamikaze, must have gotten like insane collision against that pole there, because you can actually run against that pole and be teleported upwards due to the collisions.
Oh.
I think that is why the I think that's why the car just went insane. And Smith here is a bit annoyed here. I think I know what's happening. Like, not their laptop is going so badly that even their frames in game are actually.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
And I think this is when they send the message, because they have time here, because they've already picked up beach coins.
Yeah. Zoton doesn't go for the good pole jump and just goes for the other one. Not too bad, but slightly slower. And gets the wasp. Zoton's coins are okay.
Sweet forward momentum.
Not opting for the quicker restart, because we time an IGT, it's quicker to restart some missions that move us from an interior to an exterior.
And yeah, no, Smith's.
It's Democrat.
Oh, and hopefully. Oh, Zoton getting caught on the roof, but getting the crusty glass.
Is that ever going to destroy itself?
There we are, just in time. Commentators, what's the opposite of curse? Blessing. Commentator's blessing.
There
we
go.
I'm smart than Vapor.
Not going to go for Down on Fire. I could tell just from approach that was not particularly good. The issue with Donut Truck is that there's actually very few areas where the Donut Truck...
Oh, and Smith's slightly struggling with pole jump. Looking kind of upset here. And we see Zoton getting a solid backup. Nothing too bad. I think it's much easier to rest your faith within getting a backup, as getting Donut Fire is very difficult to do. It's hard to get consistent, and you really have to know what you're doing to be able to pull it off consistently. As Smith goes in to Marge, and Zoton just finishes up a few donuts more. Solid strat from Zoton, gotta agree. And, yeah. Will Smith go and collect coins here? He does. And gets a wasp too. That's a nice freebie to have.
Actually, I think based on those coins, they got a wasp and a box, but not both.
Yeah, I think they just got a wasp in a box. I would agree.
I will, as like a personal tip, as someone who has a good few good strats just done safely, and sadly, shout out to Sadly for those 2 coins on
the coins.
Frosty Burger route. But if you allow things like bonfire and so on to hit you first, including with donut truck, it's actually significantly easier to get it into the strat. It's just a lot slower.
Ooh, Smith.
Not very good for Smith here.
Yikes. But manages to save it. Nice. Smith angling his camera towards the traffic so he slightly knows what he's probably going to have to deal with.
Sensible shoe to the metal.
Which, once again, is a tip.
Those farms are being eaten up. And there you go. This is that's like just there was a small snapshot where you just let him hit the front view and then start guiding him, albeit Smith didn't want it to happen. That's a sort of safer method of getting donut fire if you allow that kind of contact
wow.
to happen
Smith
at first.
getting solid hits though. Fair play. Possibly one of the best attempts at getting a backup here.
Yeah,
Oh, a
backup, yeah.
Yeah.
Now where do I go?
Really good hits. Solid. Can be upset there. Getting extra coins along the sides. Just being smart about coins. Collecting all you can without getting hit and run.
Yeah, Redneck Roundup has a good few safety strats as well because the area between the third and fourth, the area between the fourth and fifth drop is very big and it's actually bisected by one small little shortcut. So if you're very, very far behind, you can just get ahead of Cletus even if you need to.
Yeah. Zoton's collecting a lot of coins here.
It's a good Redneck Roundup, pretty solid.
And Smith is apparently less than a minute behind now. Smith should be able to start making it up. As I'd like to say, his late game is fairly good. I mean, judging his time of 1:36, was it?
Yeah, and also based on the fact that they're very unlikely to actually be on PB pace. They said they would be going for out of bounds, provided they're not on a PB.
So unless they get a super good late game, we might see an out of bounds, which could potentially take Zoton out of the running if he does keep this lead throughout the race.
I would say though that if he's on PB pace, Zoton does not stand much of a chance because it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but it's very unlikely you go from
It's
above
not impossible.
140 to a mid one to like in the mid 130s.
I did it. As we see Zoton on catch-up logic. Once again, the Cletus truck is back. It really doesn't go away.
It's a terrible truck. It is just awful. No, just don't use it.
Cletus truck is like that old mate who still hangs around despite the fact you just don't really get on anymore.
I
It's
mean,
just
if
annoying.
Hal really wants to profess his love for it, he should get into the winner's bracket and do bonus mission in Homer 1 and use that instead of 70 Sports Car in Auto Topsy Part 1. If you're really serious about your love for Cletus truck, do that, and then I will believe you.
I think Alex is trying to screw Cal out of the race here.
I don't think there's any permutation of the brackets that can lead us to play each other, so we'll see how that goes. Pretty decent Redneck Roundup, decent coin collection, nothing out of the ordinary, and good 7th drop, although Smith missing it initially. I think perhaps not expecting it to drop that early.
About to go by inmate. We get to see how his coins are. Coins are solid.
Yeah, anything above 800 is just fine, really.
They are okay.
Frostilicus! Frostilicus!
He got Frostilicus.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that.
He tried to.
This is a very short run-up for Zoton. Could get Gamden. This is a bad cycle
And
for Gamden.
looking close to a Gamden. Oh man.
No, you just should not be taking that short of a run-up. Go into the tunnel.
Just missed out.
Use the e-brake boost.
I
It
mean,
is easy.
possibly
It was too low.
even if
by
you
a
don't
bit.
have that much time left, just go on the other side and just ramp up. It's really not
This
that
is a good
hard.
cycle. This is all fine. No Gamden.
And he gets it. Nice to see. We don't want to see a
Oh,
mission
fine.
failed by any runners.
Hey, I know another dumpster's round here
So,
somewhere.
fortunately, Smith had to take 1 or 2. Was it 1 or 2?
Sorry?
Mission fails.
One mission fail and then a sleuthing. The actual success
okay.
of sleuthing was very unfortunate in respect to to the actual drop being not very nice. Oh no, wait, no, I'm thinking the fail now. Never mind. No, I just remembered it's because he overshot it. It was one of those annoying ones where it spawns just on the other side of the bridge, so it's very easy to overshoot.
Zoton, luckily not getting busted here, or hit and run, sorry, as he once again
going for pure sprint here, I think. Yeah.
Brisk jog. Oh, kicking Gil on the way.
Almost got the Mystic Power there, which would be a very, very interesting strat.
An old school strat that I'm led to believe.
And Zoton didn't get Gamden. The wheel never touched Zoton.
Yeah, he just avoided the Gamden. But he didn't get the packet.
Doesn't matter if you avoid it or not. If you don't get the packet, you might as well get Gamden. If anything, it's quicker to get Gamden.
Oh, and is Smith gonna get the Wheel of Fortune, or is it gonna deliver him a bad fate? He makes it. Nice to see.
Zoton's insistence on close follow camera is just making me want to see Smith win this race more and more.
Getting Gamden is just slapping into the pillar of the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, in our 2017 tournament, which was much smaller than this one. It was actually the
significantly
first, major
smaller
tournament. I think we only had 14 runners.
It was a very small tournament.
In the somewhat semi-legendary race between Fackett and Gamden got hit by that wheel 3 times. If you look up, I think it's called the Simpsons community is the name of the Twitch channel. You can like dig up the VOD of that race, and it is fantastic. Like part 2 was legendary. Honestly, it was just a wonder to watch.
It is a blast. Oh, Vapor forgetting his duties here.
Heads up, by the way, we're not able to hear the game audio, because if we did, we'd hear commentary back and back and back and back, and that
oh
is
yeah,
very
that
difficult
would.
to speak. It's actually very rare that anyone's able to actually speak whilst hearing your own voice like that. You get weird feedback. You just have no idea. You can be reading something while it's trying to
There's a full sense of just what's going on. As wow.
Flyers. Okay, we're just gonna have to talk over.
Guys, it's okay. Nothing is going wrong. Zoton not looking for the fail glitch.
Smith managing to get to NASA.
Get to NASA.
No.
Okay,
Horatio. Nice
love that police.
Right there.
Let's hope Zoton doesn't
but I'm not expecting it. Nah, it's all
there we are. Is this a media share? No. Although any proceeds of the money gained during this tournament will be sent to charities. So the charities are down below.
At the moment, we're expecting multiple charities. I don't believe.
They have actually been confirmed, but we shall talk about it in the post-game interview because.
We might use by the looks of things, we do look to be having simultaneous craft circles. Or perhaps maybe one will just end as another begins. But yeah, we should have a moment to mention the charities if we're not going to be impersonating Marge voice. Are we going to be impersonating Marge? We're going to be impersonating Marge voice.
Yeah, you can't take that away from a commentator. It's like it's a pleasure.
What role will you be taking?
I don't remember either, so I'm probably just gonna scream anything that Marge says.
Very well. I'll try to go for Grandpa. I think I know most of the lines.
I will.
Smith here in reasonable position should be fine. 9th drop. It's a little bit of a late sign.
Oh no, Zoton's
this looks bad. This looks bad.
Yeah, that was a late drop.
I'll do this impersonation as soon as.
No!
I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi
God.
henchmen. When one of them, a raccoon as I recall,
So there I was surrounded by Tojo and his Nazi henchmen. One of them, a raccoon as I recall, kicked me with a banjo. Now I haven't never reasoned with a raccoon, let alone a Nazi one. So then
Where was I? Right.
I don't
now,
remember
the
this.
first time I
What
drove
is
in
that
a water
to
car-
do
Not a
with
thing.
Okay,
Now the first time I drove in an underwater water.
have to describe it in
Okay.
sepia
It was
tone.
so long ago that I'll have to describe
Well,
it
as I
in
recall,
sepia
it was
tone.
sort of a cosmic kind of thing.
Well, as I
Shaped
recall, it was a
like
sort of
planet
cosmic
with an
looking thing,
old-fashioned
shaped like
radio
a...
antenna coming off it.
I'm quieter than Grandpa. Oh. Shaped like a cosmic kind of thing, shaped like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
That's it.
The planet's what an antenna.
Maybe that will just
Jesus Christ.
This is terrible.
It's nightmare fuel every time.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing Smith here with like just massively unfortunate, like between snake drop, between like just dropping missions. Like keep an eye out for 5-1. Like I'm expecting this game to get worse.
Smith is not getting any good stuff. So
I was just gonna say there, Liquid has pointed out in chat, but Zoton didn't actually main menu warp, which means that Malibu Stacy is going to be the car.
yeah, no.
Like, given-
Must be an OG strat here.
Classy. And also picking up the outfit before the actual mission trigger, which is not a good idea.
Which one's the other outfit of Marge's?
Marge Classy, Marge Inmate, Marge Police.
Oh yeah, you used two of them. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only level which requires 2 outfits.
They're just all so forgettable. As Zoton collects a bunch of coins.
And as mentioned earlier in Monkey See, Monkey Do, there is a mission in every single level which is just extremely heavy on coin collection. This is the Marge mission. In Lisa was clueless in who it's going to be, Never Trust a Snake. And I suppose you say it's set to kill in the case of part 2. Yeah, Smith is very annoyed. Very annoyed.
I mean, it's understandable. He's been getting some. Oh.
I almost knocked a bottle over my keyboard.
Or was it a bottle of pop?
No, it was a bottle of our sponsor. No,
Our sponsor, bottled water.
bottled pop. Zoton is not going to be picking up the quickie
Oh
mark.
my god. Zoton took about 5 jumps to really, just
Grandpa,
next time, quick adventure. Absolutely nothing. So I go sepia tone. There we are.
Flower jacket. I'm going to be scolding Zoton as soon as they get into this chat, along with the insistence on close follow.
Stupid antenna.
That is a very good impersonation, and the lines are right as well. Wow.
Completely
You really are
coherent.
a consummate professional.
Thank you very much. I take my notes. Proceed at the quickie mark. There we are, all done. Thankfully, this will end.
Everyone better stay
Right,
Okay,
right.
now we see Smith here doing the actual.
Oh no,
main menu work.
Stacy Cola truck. Zoton not a sucker for.
Yeah, so Zoton's just gonna cut the loss and not actually.
Man,
Like, you could try to complete the mission after messing up there, but instead, just like taking the loss.
minus 100 points. Oh, he went for the first strat.
Very nice.
My
That
goodness.
is a near
Wow.
ideal first throw.
Wow, and
Near
Smith
ideal. Screw that.
getting
That was
Flanders
ideal.
coins. Possibly Snitz, possibly Smith when he's playing a bit more risky with his runs.
Very
because
good
he
coins.
isn't feeling that great about it, but his coins are very nice.
Yeah, Smith's probably got nothing to lose with respect to this run. Just
Smith going
so far.
balls deep.
And you can see, although the coins look good, but keep in mind, one box 1B is already gone from that garden there.
1 box, 1B. I'm sorry, I had to. Oh, nearly got the card, but did not. Fortunately, gets the box coins though.
Not
Roof
getting
coins are
that
very
laser,
hard
that's
to
the
get,
range. That's the range.
especially regarding just the canyon arrow being itself. Zoton not getting. Wow.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you start making contact with the vehicle, it gets more used to you being there and will steer with you in mind. So by making contact earlier, that truck starts to account for Zoton's position.
So what you're
I'm
telling me
not
is
gonna
it is a
help you there.
considerate truck.
Yes, it is a very considerate truck. It just considers, I feel you there. It's all good. Okay. You know, kind of like Jack on Titanic, just
Yeah,
hands around Rose on the bars. Like,
never letting go.
I still maintain there's enough room on that for both of them. Jack just didn't like her. He'd rather die.
Arguably, exactly how that story went.
Not very good at all here. Spoiler: the Titanic song.
I must admit, have never seen the Titanic, so.
Not very good there. What the?
Wow.
What is it doing? It's popping.
The truck's pathing back this point usually messes up, so it's quite.
Anytime
quite
I've had a truck
impacted.
this bad, it's just gone.
No. Usually, if traffic's there, it tries to path differently and just dies. Zoton not going fast enough. Probably not gonna get the fast. Oh,
Not
they're
truck,
very
not fast
close.
truck. Although this position at the barn here, although already messed it up. If you push the truck from behind the barn, that does
Wow. Must be a garbage truck behind him. Really, just playing him deep.
good first truck on Smith's side.
Aye,
Actually, I'd argue. I'd say.
Wow, no, he's sorted it. He's saved it. One more hit. There we go. Gets the vend. Nice to see. Solid. Very nice first truck.
Smuff. Let's
Smuff.
see. I'm always just weird side note, but I'm always reminded by the Linny sketch about Joker, and just the Glaswegian pronunciation of Smith thing. Smuff.
Smash.
No idea why. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see here. Zoton is gonna pick up the final points. Actually, gonna get a hit and run unless they're very careful here.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, this
garbage
is-
truck gets in his way.
Actually
And
missing.
he doesn't get the box.
No, this is bad.
You've
You've always triggered hit
Meth
on you.
gonna get the box. He doesn't. He goes into the house.
Smuff. Yeah.
Math kind of needs those
Math.
coins here. But that's fine.
Not a good idea from Zoton here. I don't think this is the ideal way to
Zoton's coins are very nice, actually. As long as he doesn't get busted,
Bust
that
is gonna
looks.
be a bust, yeah.
Oh no!
It was a slow drive.
Smath
Smath?
looking to get the. Wow,
Smith had a very good second truck in comparison to Zoton.
that
disgusting.
sounds very offensive. I'm scared. What minority have you just offended right there?
It's okay, it's just this spot.
Yeah, to be fair.
I'm allowed to say that. You're not. You're English.
I will wear a kilt if necessary. That makes me Scottish.
Okay,
Time
we're gonna see
to
here.
stop and focus back on the race.
How many coins is Zoton actually gonna get here? Because Zoton's good, but I'd say not the best. So we might see a good
Smith
piece
gonna
of
pick
coin.
up the vend.
What is Smith doing this time?
Smith is picking up the vend. Keeping
This
it.
is not a good idea. Those courthouse stairs are very temperamental.
Yeah, they don't like most of you at all. As Smith trying to get the strat, gets a
Very
solid
good,
burst
very
hit.
good.
Even if he, there we are, nice
Well done,
to
Smith.
see. Ah,
As Zoton getting the dirt jump and should be fine for points. 925 points required for the vehicle and outfit of this mission.
now will
And
he
they
get
did not
early
get-
or late American?
Late
Just late
American.
American, apparently.
And
Which
they did not pick up the two vending machines at the stadium. So that's 32
Which-
points minimum available. in the
Yes,
mission.
we can appreciate that because you don't need to do that. Really don't.
Exactly 925 points as well.
Fresh air is much more pleasing than the
Apparently
Optimised
those two
phone
buses, are routed in, by the way.
Very specifically routed in busts. Safe
Oh,
to
it
say
was-
that. Oh, getting the box here is. Oh no, getting the vend actually.
This is not the I think
Not
it has
the
been
most
deconfirmed,
optimal.
but it's been deconfirmed, I think. But there was a suspicion that if you hang back around the first and second drop, it's more likely that the truck won't take the shortcut and will go the long way around, which is 20 seconds lost, with absolutely no way of influencing it.
Yikes. So was it confirmed or no? Is it just
I think that it was purely speculative, if I recall
Oh,
correctly.
okay. God, I'm glad I don't have to speculate about this game. I'd go insane. Man.
Smith here really is hauling ass and is actually, I think, starting to catch up personally.
Smith is.
Smith is doing very well.
He is. Yeah, no, he's taking it really fast. He doesn't need to collect that much coins, and the coins he does get, he's likely to ensure.
And Zoton is following this truck a little bit too closely because it
Wow.
can get caught up in those areas and does miss them.
There we are, nice and collected. Smith can just go ahead and take it to the.
No, do not get that. Do not get that. I was just gonna say, too many cars nearby, you're gonna get hit and run, and also you're gonna miss out on the two.
Speaking of hit and run, Smith also got hit and run. Decided to
Smith and Zoton both
threw
hit
the
and
balls
run.
out the window and got that extra car because he's already got hit and run. What's the point?
They're
Possibly
both
gonna
on
go
from the
fast
pole.
American. Could be a really bad idea here, but he makes it
It's
just
not,
in
it's not a
time.
terrible idea, as long as you get in the police
I
one
mean,
respawn and
yeah, but
hit and
it's,
run will be very quickly when you're in interiors.
Yeah, I don't know. Just from personal experience, the police always get me there, and I cry for hours at a time. So always very difficult. As Smith deciding to just gets slow, well not slow, gets the normal American, and just he's taken it to this mission. Has the 32 coins ready to pick up during said mission, and
About 2 minutes in between the two runners right now. A little bit less, maybe 1 minute 50, because we have about a 40-second discrepancy between the two timers, and including caffeine takes actually no, it's even less than that. I didn't count the time it takes to approach craving caffeine. Could be more like a minute and 10 seconds, I'd say.
well, I'm gonna let you do the math because I simply am useless. Carrying on his Zoton, like, dude, one of the pretty much easiest missions of the game. Just drive. Just drive kind of fast, and just make sure you get the strat.
It can be a little bit tricky because it's optimal to crash into the fountain because the best form of brake is a brick wall, basically. It makes you stop very quickly. Zoton opting for a slightly suboptimal method of getting away by reversing.
Keep on going, there we are. And how is he gonna take it? Take an old school strat, does not go to Homer, just
Yeah,
picks
gonna do
up
the
the
reset.
bend instead.
I'm actually somewhat surprised there that the old strat used to be that we'd go for that vending machine and at the moment we hit it, we reset because we reset relatively close to hit it.
Yeah, well. And picking up the coins, and just about to pick up car built for Homer.
Smash with a
Smith.
very good little one here, yeah.
Not going to go ahead and try collect any coins, as he's already gotten them all, so taking
Yeah,
that
there's
potential
nothing left
risk
except for the
out of
vending
the
machine like
mission.
Krusty Burger. And it's not even that
gets
important
it
because it's
now.
able to pick up various times as well.
There we are.
Zoton moving
Nice
on to Baby
see.
Van. We'll see how this AI is.
It looks
dumb.
dumb.
It looks stupid. This
I
thing
would
is
not
wheeling.
trust
it's,
it
it's
with
doing
my
its
life.
best Canyonero impression.
If you gave it a shovel, it would knock itself out. Really, just dumb, Baby Van. But kind of easy to manipulate from what Zotan's making it seem. Getting
Yeah.
7 drops before he gets out into an open space, good idea.
Although, like, big heads up, do not be in first-person camera mode when it is on stupid AI because it is basically on top of you. You can only see just about, I'd say about a 150-degree like angle in front
I mean,
of you.
some people may like the Baby Van being on top of them, but it's not helpful during a speed run.
They've already got 9 babies. They don't need another.
But they have 10 nappies, so you know, just making
Nothing but
sure it's
mammals.
worth it.
Let's do it like they do in the Discovery Channel. Okay, Zoton, and not Zoton, Smith opting to pick up that box in a slightly suboptimal time because it's quicker to pick up the start of this little piggy because
Now gets the
Cargo for
box.
Comic Cutter can
Wow, both runners went for the same strat.
There, well, actually, Smith decided to go for the reset, which is slightly faster in my opinion.
I thought that we'd found a slightly different strat this, which
Zoton missing a drop and
here.
also missing an earlier vending machine, so they are going to be
Should-
extremely tight in time. They just need to keep calm though because
Okay,
this mission, the biggest enemy you have in this mission is panic.
and yourself. Well, Smith, slightly
Well, I'm
getting
always my own
stuck.
biggest enemy, but whatever. Not ideal, but should be okay for time here. Smith is opting for
Smith
not gonna work.
is doing something here.
Like this is fine because I think the AI is a little bit better, but the main issue is that you see there as soon as they changed because the car was to their
Well-
side. First person camera mode is not good when the car is to their side.
Smith
Zoton on
having
a
about
slightly
this
high hit and run meter in the crash possible area.
joke. Wow.
No, go
But
for
he's
it. Make
just
the joke. I'm telling you
dying.
to make the joke. I'm demanding you make the joke.
I was just going to say Smith running with about as many frames as the car has babies.
9.
There we go. Smith, don't hurt me if you watch this back, smiley face.
Smack.
And
Don't
finishing the
hurt
baby
us.
gun.
Smack.
Smash, please.
I've got a question for you.
Oh man.
Okay, moving now. Actually on the same mission. Smack is really, as I said earlier, hauling ass, doing well, and is catching up.
I mean, we got to assume his late game is a lot stronger than Zoton's, as first plays the game a lot more, and I don't know, one's gonna. We assume he's trying to grind his New Game Plus at some point, as he does like to get times on all of the leaderboards, so... Or categories, I should say.
I'm going to make a small note here of the time that mission finished for Zoton, because I'm very bad at actually remembering those times.
Oh, I don't take note, so... Alright, that's my job out the window. Alexis commentating next time with herself and a notepad. Can probably do a better performance than I can, so...
Yeah,
nice
and go for a bit of ASMR, well...
Ooh. Uh-oh. Smith, not getting a donut, but it's not detrimental. It's the second last one, so it's all good. And... tries to get the Wasp. Did not look like he got it. Possibly he's going to swap out that Wasp for one next to the shake and rotate.
I will see.
Or we'll just carry on.
I
Some
think
runners
they're going
get...
to go for a second attempt.
Oh, no, just getting out.
Getting out of the
Has
vehicle.
enough time, spawned
Good
on
idea.
top of the car, nice and sweet, rotates in a place that's safe, turns to the left, and Zoton decided to get more coins after ganging up on a car against a wall, so... children, cover your eyes.
Smack's coins looking very, very safe here. 318 at this point is very, very good.
Some runners would go for the slow coins during the mission that Zoton's on, but Smith does not need to.
Yes, please pronounce it correctly. We don't want another issue like in the Theris race.
Oh,
Nine theorists. 9 theorists.
9 theorists.
It was very interesting.
9 theorists. Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna pronounce this, and we're gonna pronounce this correctly.
Pronounce it as intended. Smath.
Alex, who had this Zoton, as Alpha did stipulate earlier, is going to be picking up a lot of very safe points, although their coins are already quite good. I'd say if they opted against that Wasp and B, they'd be fine.
I think it's just...
Smash is about 1 minute and 10 seconds behind. I didn't see the exact moment of mission completion there.
I think it's just a lack of security in coins, lack of confidence, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose this is there because, like, if you're very confident on getting...
Oh yeah! Wow! The
interesting camera here.
Confusing. What on earth was that here?
Okay. But as mentioned, as I was saying earlier, the thing is that when you're very good at the game, you're able to get armor chuck fairly consistently, so you can actually route in the period of time when armor chuck is destroying itself in order to get more and more coins, because there's loads of wasps in this area. But if you're not very good at the game, you might not route that in specifically because you don't want to be up shit's creek without a paddle. If you don't get it and you're just like, oh, what do I do now? Do I go back and do I pick it up? No, obviously not.
What creek with what paddle? Wow. Gross language here on the commentary team.
Sorry, I'll try to. You're up Poops Creek without a fucking paddle.
There we are. Nice censorship here. Keeping the spirit alive as Zoton carries on and never trusts a snake. Hopefully not missing the jump as I did in my race. And yeah, no, should be okay.
Missing that jump is like a unique feeling of depression, I have to say.
Yeah, you just kind of just question what you're doing with your life, and it's just... you don't want to go there. You do not want to go there at all. And Smith leaving the coins there should hopefully not despawn by the time he gets back, and that's probably what he's banking on.
And they should be fine.
And makes a solid amount. And should get the Wasp here. Oh, no, does not get the wasp, but simply decides to take his bearings and continue.
Hopefully my store will not be wrong.
There's no point leaving. I mean, there's no point wasting 20 seconds trying to get 20 coins, really. If that.
Zoton's here, and I'm moving on to Armored Choke. This is when I started to see the gap between Smith and Zoton begin to develop. This is the mission I was waiting on, because I think this is the mission where I can see Smith making a massive comeback.
Smith does a lot, or at least from my recollection, has done a lot of NG Plus, and probably has done a lot of practice for Armored Choke in general. It's probably one of the most practiced strats, just because it's quite
Zoton with a very
quite hard to get a technique.
build up there.
Zoton playing it safe, but possibly too safe, but didn't allow him enough speed to build
Okay,
up.
that's a
There
good
we
idea.
go.
That's a good idea. I was going to say there, I was afraid they were going to turn left there, but that
Really
would put you out of
not
position.
need the wrench there. Could have been saved if he does need to get back up. Goes
looks
kind
good,
of
it
late,
looks good,
and
it
it
looks
looks good. Oh man,
That's it,
oh
that's it.
baby.
They should be picking up Q wasps now, which will bring them to 532 coins, so long as they pick up everything. Their coins are absolutely ideal now. Smash
Zoton
now.
not deciding to run up and just simply getting out of his car to get the coins.
I don't think they made many work. I think that it wouldn't be possible. Although I could be wrong. I wasn't
Zoton getting both. He did not, from what I believe, but I was mostly watching Smith.
Should be careful to actually go the right direction around the highway, because if you get too much of a straight line distance away from the armored truck, it will either respawn or just stop. It'll just stop doing anything. Turn right, and that's not good.
Okay, mind my language here, but that was one heckin' armored truck. My goodness, that was very nice to see. I apologize. I had to get it out. I apologize. I'm sorry. As we see Smith.
I'm sorry, I
Heading
can't be associated with this project anymore.
I cannot continue this. Mind
I'm
you.
sorry, you're on your own. I'll just like vaguely flick the papers to my notepad. That will
Just passive aggressively flick the notes, just like yep. Well. There we are. Excellent insight by the notepad. Better than me actually. Really should just let it take the reins. As we see Zoton going for the car wash and aiming to get a fast escape, gets a solid escape. Smith heading up to the car, no traffic in his way.
This is good. This is good.
A bit late, and he gets it. Wow.
That's very well guided.
Am I allowed to say it? Am I allowed to say it?
You're a vampire.
That is not what I was gonna say, but I've been called that before, actually.
Oh no.
Smith aiming to get the second wasp. Wasp is not treating him well, just decides to head off.
Coins are fine. Coins are fine.
Coins are almost better than Zoton's, and he has done it.
Coins will be pretty much equal.
Here we go.
On to the second leg of the
Curator.
trifecta as well. Curator.
The menage a trois, as I like to call them. Wow. If he gets the car destroyed, please, Zoton, no!
And due to the requirement to commit to destroying the car, is actually going to let the curator get away. If you allow the curator to escape from this tunnel, it is very, very difficult to destroy.
Oh yeah, if you allow him to escape, you barely, you're unlikely to get it past the freeway. Oh man!
Decision. At the end of the tunnel, there's basically a full-on corner that you can get.
He made a mistake. He has nowhere to run, and life goes on.
Smack here with a very, very big opportunity here to get
a fast escape. Wow! What a mind my language again. What a heckin' good armored truck by Smith.
Very, very good. As Zoton manages to finally destroy and should go back the way they came. It can be somewhat difficult if you go particularly far down because you are not used to it, and sometimes you'll decide to get back to the museum via a slower method.
Smith. Aiming, if he gets a good curator, Smith can take it back for sure. And possibly...
Opting for the vending machine there. It's fine. I'm not going to pass on to that. I'm not really sure if that would be good or not.
Box and get a solid first hit. If Smith gets the strat, he's got to take the lead here. Alt trying to buffer the cutscene. Is he gonna do it? Yes, he got it.
Did Smith
And
guide the creator in there? Did Smith hit it from behind? Because that looked like a very small hit.
Wow, and just one more solid hit should be okay. And Smith
takes the lead.
As long as he gets the cutscene skip, he should be okay, but I'm scared.
I'm gonna say Smith has it. Because they're working on like 5 frames per second. They got like 10 minutes to get the cutscene skip.
Okay, don't mind that weird noise. That was me getting excited there. I was not the most confident there, but fortunately Smith is 15 ahead. How long is that, you ask? 15 hours. Bort is been gone. Bort.
It's like Bort, yeah. It's like the name Bar, but with an O.
That is exactly how the Simpsons team talks. I am led to believe. Went to a conference call once, or just like Bort, and I'm like, yes, I understand. I did not go back after that.
This is a somewhat interesting thing here, where that reset Zoton did. I don't think you should get that there. If you
Get Bort!
I'm gonna like take a moment to say, if you have enough coins, if you have 600 coins at this point, where Smith is right now, don't pick up that box here because it's not worth it. It takes so long to pick it up. It takes 6 seconds to pick that box up. Whether you swerve in or whether you do whatever.
What if you just do a barrel roll into the box?
You can, but yeah. But basically, I'm just saying that don't pick it up now. You pick it up and set the kill later.
Yeah, no, that's a. But you know, after you get bought, you know, the blood's pumping, so you got to do what you got to do, and people feel like it's necessary to get that. Zoton getting the bend there, and probably gonna try to launch himself over Zoe.
You shouldn't be picking that up there because you can pick it up very easily on the return leg of second kill just before you talk to Krusty.
Oh yes, the RNG getting the coins there, understandable. As Smith is about to start getting down on the clown with the clown. Sorry, simple slip. Commit to simple slip of the tongue. And
that is far too much of an innuendo right there. That is not the right word. Okay, Zoton there decided not to go near the clown car because when it's there without the marker next to it, it is a prop. It basically is the same as a lamppost, just anywhere, although it can't be moved.
Is it as smart as a lamppost?
I have no idea.
Well,
but
you haven't done your research.
Basically, when it has that marker there, it becomes an actual vehicle.
Yes.
And when that happens, you can get what's called Kiss of Death, and it can destroy you.
Hold on, what was that word?
A Kiss of Death.
Oh, okay. That's not what I heard, but yes, the Kiss of Death, also known as the Surprise. Wah! And just absolutely launched away.
Surprise, mother trucker.
Wow, that's rude.
Apologize.
Sorry. The charities will pull out.
Sorry, I think I'll need to. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a YouTube video in which I cry fake tears.
I'm sorry. Beautiful, wonderful YouTube videos. And we now see Smith engaging with the. Wow, wait, hold on. I forgot what mission he was on. I thought he was on Lab Coat Caper and started to clench hard. Thought he just had thrown the mission for himself. Fortunately, he is smarter than I, so...
That would be a pretty, like, balls-eye move, though. I have to say. I'd respect it. If anyone wants to do it, please.
Yeah, I'll do it. Right now.
What's there to say? What's there to say right now? It's just going around in circles. It's a lot like life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just you kind of do the same thing over and over, and eventually you're able to move on, so...
Same places reappear as if your life is just a GIF video. Endlessly cycling. You catch a glimpse of yourself eventually, but you don't see time ravaging you. You don't see the sundial. You slowly click round.
Not the best choice of getting coins. You usually get that at the end of Frink's cycle, but it's fine.
What's it all about, Aqua?
Undecided. It's about Smath and Zoton racing it. Oh, Zoton! Wow, Squeaky Voice Teen is about to... You know, I think Zoton was about to bully him.
Why is the action button still active? What would have happened if you pressed the action
Can't tell.
button?
You actually take the body of the Squeaky Voice Teen.
I think that,
It will be Steve 1.
Steve
Hey, and
I
welcome
believe
to
that.
Steve 1!
I can't do that.
It's hard to do a voice break voice when you actually want to try do it. Just go through puberty again, it's quite easy.
Done.
And Zoton finishing up the mission while Smith is just about on his second
Smath.
cycle here. Smath is aiming to... Probably going to get the coins at the Krusty Burger, or the Ven, sorry, and the
I'm not
coins next to
expecting
the
to see that
bullfish.
personally.
I would still... No, seem to do this... Oh wait, I'm lying.
Yeah, you were thinking
I'm
that
on the
they were
wrong
on the
cycle.
You're on the earlier
I
cycle.
literally just said they were on the late cycle, then believed to think that they are on the early cycle.
That does happen too in life sometimes, where you just think you're on
Wow.
the earlier cycle. You're just like, hey, it's still 2015, right? It's not. It's 2019.
No, wait, I
Still
can't make
ticking.
edgy jokes anymore. Oh, what a shame.
And Smath is 13 seconds ahead by my count.
Ooh! As Zoton. Hopefully he's gonna get some form of Death Strike strat here. Possibly just a rough mission. You need to make sure you keep a lot of
No,
momentum.
no, already
Slowing down
it's
is
gone.
not going to make the first strat. Tries to push him around. Hopefully he
Do
just
not-
stays back.
I don't like this. I
Don't
don't like
know,
this.
he lost a lot of speed.
That
That's
was a bad idea. You want to be directly behind him.
Probably a bit of inexperience here. Not inexperience, just rust, possibly shining
If there's
through.
one thing that Zoton has, it's experience.
And rust.
There you
Rusty
go.
experience. Wow.
That sounds
As
like a very specific thing that I won't get into right now.
Sounds very gross. As Smath
As
aims
the
for a
duck
backup.
truck just launches
Oh
itself.
my, wow.
There you go, that's what I was going to say earlier.
Yikes.
On Smath's screen, you want to be behind it and you're fine.
Smath getting that strat with authority, just absolutely plowing him in the side. Yikes.
A very I am the one who knocks moment there from Smath.
Exactly, the power play from Smath. And Smath is, wow, just very, very cleanly taking the lead here.
Smath now not only ahead
Smath
on
gets
like
half
IGT,
of
but
Wasp.
also slightly ahead. Well, not anymore as a result of that option pick up that wasp. But yeah, pretty
However-
much dead even on RTA.
Very cool to see, actually.
Principal Skip.
One's got to assume that Smath is not... Wow, getting the other Wasp here. Possibly seeing as coins aren't as high
I'll educate you a new one.
as Zoton.
It seems a bit oversafe to me, honestly.
Yeah, a little bit, but Smath, I don't think he's on PB pace due to the 2 cycle, so I
That
think he's
is not
doing
great.
whatever
I'm
he can.
opting for Cardinals for Homer stats here. Zoton opting for some not very good stats here.
Smath,
It
a
takes
big
too long
fan
to
of
get
Vapo,
Smath.
apparently.
Fire in the hole.
And Zoton aiming to get the strat, gets it in, and weirdly moonwalks a little bit, but gets that
Should be
solid
fine,
amount
though.
of damage. Smath,
Not managing it very well. Gets it, but not very well.
No, not the strat. He's gonna
I
get
spoke
out.
too soon.
Wow, that's kind of sad here.
Although I think if the okay, never mind. If it was at that previous point there, Skinner might have destroyed the one box and one bend, which makes that collection at the end a little bit quicker. As Zoton is very poorly parked in there and is going to have to do.
Oh no,
he
he gets out. That's not what Smath wants.
Smath is really just stepping up right now, giving
Smath,
Zoton an option to get like a chance to get back into this.
yeah.
Although not opting for a restart
Wow.
and set to kill, I think somewhat advisable. I don't think they're going to be going for the new faster strat, which is a bit more time expensive, it's a bit tighter.
Oh.
But probably advisable. Probably advisable if you're just like a little bit feeding off, just restart, take a second, calm down, do it again.
I mean, I don't know. A game restart isn't exactly and to relax, but possibly for some runners, maybe not for most. Maybe that's a time it's just like, yeah, Zoton aiming to not get the fast set to kill strat. Does anybody know how much time the fast set to kill strat saves, or is it just due to how well you play it?
Around 12 seconds, I think. I meaning me. I meaning Alexis. I came up with it. It's me.
I read the strat that people said in the comment section.
Yeah, I said it first though.
No, I don't believe you. My stream delay, yeah, it was them.
Okay, Zoton here's gonna be video.
Oh my god! Alexis, what did he just do?
I don't know. Perhaps a moment of madness.
Quite a risky thing here.
They're gonna do it.
Is he gonna make it? It's gonna be.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow, that is
thinking on the feet right there.
I've never been so scared in my life till then.
If you wanted to, like, you know, if you look.
Wow, Zoton going for the reset there.
That is the reset that fast set to kill requires.
Yeah, possibly him just kind of recognizing what he could have gotten here.
I'm not going for boat jump, and I think they are in a higher frame rate.
Math with a lot of time. Gets it. No, this is very risky.
They have enough time, but they should not be going this way. I do not. This is slower. This is slower. I think.
That is gonna be close.
Okay, that's actually that was actually clever. That's very clever.
That was a smart move.
Good innovation.
Wow.
I didn't consider that.
That was
everyone is appropriate in spamming 6
of a great thing. A great thing.
It's been very good. Great news is that the Cletus truck blew up and it's never going to be in the game again.
Yeah, just heard it in this race.
Yeah, Cletus died. I don't know if you heard. Yeah.
Fine by me.
So Smath is about to collect coins here. And how are his coins gonna be?
They look fine. They look fine.
They do look fine.
Jump to light speed. I don't remember.
A part of me really wants boat jump to happen, but it really isn't necessary by this point. Wow, Zoton getting.
My big advice to you is. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
I was just saying Zoton getting spun around by the alien car, possibly making this race kind of scary here.
But any of your runners, my big advice to you is learn how many coins there are at the start of number 2.
Don't have a cow, man.
That is like the big thing. I think a lot of people they try to put up too many coins at the end of part 2, mess things up, and then it's gone. Zoton will be fine. Zoton will be fine. Nah, this is safe. This is pretty safe.
Yeah, it's very safe. Unless Zoton gets invisible walls.
It's a straight road. It's literally a straight road. There's nothing.
Well, some people struggle on straight roads, like drunk people. Wow, alien car not having enough of Zoton, just ramming him at the end.
A lot of pause buffers here. This is
so many buffers, but he gets it. But
moving into rigor
Smath is still gonna be ahead here, as long as he doesn't miss cutscene skip. If he misses cutscene skip, it's gonna bring it pretty close.
I actually recall, I was in the middle of a race, and that was the first time I ever realized rigor mortis was a pun on rigor mortis. I never realized that. Missing the cutscene skip. Wow. Did they splice in the wrong 6-7 or something?
Yeah, I think they forgot that.
Smath!
Smath!
Smath, you were such a bad guy.
Smath!
I think now's the time when we start playing the bagpipes. It's basically a funeral.
I can't do it. It's hard to imitate bagpipes, but anyway. Those are the funniest bagpipes I've ever heard!
Very, very strange little sidetrack here. What would it sound like if you inhaled helium and tried to play the bagpipe?
Wow, that would be quite incredible.
I want to go on Brainiac with that. I can do science, mate.
Does Brainiac still even exist? Where's my John Tickle? As Smith is about to start rigor motors. Oh, Zoton looking close, as long as he doesn't get hit by police here, should be fine. Not picking up neighbors' coins. Doesn't need to actually. Coins are very good.
3 coins away.
No,
this is
oh
bad.
god,
This is
hit and
bad.
run's
This is gonna be very
bad.
bad. This is gonna be a bust.
He's gonna
This
get
is gonna be a
hit.
bust.
Oh
Why?
Out of control.
no!
If you've been affected by any of the issues raised in this program, please call the numbers on screen.
He's getting Wiggum coins.
This is, yeah, I
Don't
think this
go
is,
for
this
the
is
wasp
most
here.
advisable, I think.
Don't go for the wasp. Get the
Wait.
boxes.
Why didn't they should have done wager races, God.
Yeah. Just do
We all
that.
know that's the fastest way to do anything. I've considered doing 100%. If I found out I was terminally ill, I have considered doing 100% runs, but with only wager races. That's my only method of acquiring coins. Just enough to
yeah,
do the
no.
first wager race.
Just pride, you know, pride in your heart that you're like, I can't coin grind for 20 minutes. Let's do wager
Smash.
races for an hour.
Smuff is on a hit and run. Smuff!
No,
busted.
Smack!
Smuff gets busted!
Smack!
Smuff
Does not make a
also
cycle.
might just fail the mission.
Looks like he's really close.
Is going to be very
Oh my god, he makes it!
Aye!
No, Smith!
Smuff not only needs 8 more coins. I think I need to turn this back on myself and just like do really stereotypical Irish accent, you know?
I
no, Smith.
don't think
Let's
I'm
go to
allowed
going
to.
for the 500 points, please.
Hey,
This
what
race
is wrong with this race? This race is incredible.
This race is
Contest
remarkable.
between Zoton and Smith. And
Smack.
it's really good! Smack! No! Wow! Wow! They hardly timing
The police just like, you're coming with us. I was like, no, he's mine!
He's my friend!
He's the only one who follows me.
I've been running around here for 100 years.
Alright.
Harder than it is.
Alright, we are going to be watching Zoton versus dylrsmith. Let's go. Come on, mate.
Why are you
That was too easy. Cheat time done.
God!
Okay, everyone.
Wow, I
think
don't
we
think
start
I'm
with
allowed to
these
do a
stupid-
stereotypical Irish accent, so I'm...
I thought you were going for the West Country.
Oh no, I was going for the West Country there. I'm saying I'm not allowed to. I'm scared for my life. As we see Smath not getting any...
Smuff should get through this very quickly, yeah.
Yeah, Smath is probably going to be very okay.
Smuff is marginally ahead and also should be going for out of bounds, so Zoton is going to be hoping for a fairly unsuccessful.
Oh, Smath
bounds
and the
target.
alien car getting stuck in the sticky bushes. Alexis, why are the bushes so sticky?
John Tickle, that is why.
John Tackle's been in the bush.
John Tickle.
And Zoton ends the... Is he on 7-3? Oh, he
Zoton
is
is on
on
7-3,
7-3.
yeah.
As Smath just starts 7-3.
Smuff should be going for the out of bounds. Should be
Oh,
going
he's
this
going for
pretty
the
well.
out of bounds.
Let's see.
Oh, wow. Zoton's feed is frozen on my
This is
end.
an interesting.
Frozen
This is a
on
very
anybody
interesting
else's end?
strategy. Very interesting strategy.
Zoton's feed is
We're gonna wait for Vapo to confirm whether the issue is the stream
Oh,
or
Smith
what.
is not managing out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Smath is restarting the mission.
This race is now not only close but pure on like a mystery. Where is everybody?
Hello, did you say my thing died?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
My
the game
internet's fine.
crashed.
My game didn't crash. I'm
What
playing.
happened?
My internet's fine. I'm not dropping any
Oh.
frames, and I'm talking to you.
What's happening?
I'm at 7-7. No, I'm joking.
Explain to us what is happening in your next sentence,
Vapo's
please.
thing died, essentially.
It's clearly whoever's restreaming Vapo, right?
Okay.
Also, I got
It's not
you
mine.
scared.
Ah,
It says
that's
drop
fine.
frame 0, and my thing is green.
Okay,
Would you like to commentate your part for
Oh.
us? Well, wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna start when
yes,
we get this back.
Okay, I got busted,
Ah,
which is fine.
Spoiler
It
alert.
doesn't matter.
no. How dare
This mission's
you?
going pretty bad.
So,
What
Tom,
mission
can
are
do
you
me a
on? Did you
favour?
finish 7-3?
Zoton, do me a favor and say smath.
Say what?
Smath.
Say Smith, but say it sound like you're saying Smith.
Smath.
Whoa!
What?
What?
Wow, that's the entire screen there. Just blocking Smith.
Zoton, go back onto Daphne, please.
Zoton getting busted here.
I would actually mute myself now, but you know, like.
Can we get, one sec, can we get,
Playing a video game.
okay, one sec, I'll try to get some videos for you.
Bart did it.
Alexis needs to do the mute call, the unmute one, whatever it is.
Okay, there we go.
Have a fault point to do?
No, I just tried to contact you, the moderator, with the Discord to try to, like, be the force server.
I thought you were gonna say something dumb, but you're actually being serious for a second.
No, I did get that done, don't worry about that.
Yeah, no,
okay, we don't have a timer.
Oh, there we are, just in time.
There we go.
Chafing!
Wow. Oh no, that sounds like a pun.
We're number,
Oh.
we're
Smash!
number one!
Shout out to them for like reacting to this quite well. I'll be slightly
Just
rough.
being
Slightly angrily.
piece of cake.
As Smash is, you know, he may be working to the valid number of 69 coins. That's possibly the best thing to do. Wow, are we really trucking on that long? Both races have been very malicious to both contenders.
This is going to be remarkably close to the end. This could come, Lambton just literally putting it in chat. Actually, no. Scratch that. This is an original thought from me. This is gonna come down to a bridge clip. Lambton doesn't exist. Lambton doesn't exist. I'm original. Oh, this is a bet. Zoton is one hit from death. And yeah, this is actually somewhat wise. Going for the little although it's somewhat difficult because those exposed pipes are basically solid. Those exposed pipes kills the waste. Very, very, very often.
Hey, kill the waste right there. Fortunately avoided it. Oh,
fun
smash.
fact, I'm not using my hands.
Oh. Yeah.
Alice.
I don't know what you're...
You're not gonna get more?
Wow. Smash.
Okay.
Trying to not fall down again.
Smash is really going up against it here. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing on 7-6. Monk ass.
I don't remember the rest of that song. And
Open
Zoton.
bracket barring voice drop to close bracket.
Original thought there from Alexis again. How does she think of all this stuff? It's incredible. Zoton getting 7-4 out of the way.
Finishing up 140-30. 20 S behind. Asterisk 30. Bad maths.
Asterisk.
Close bracket.
At what point do we host a run with text-to-speech when no one's available? As we see Smith going over the burnt tires.
Yeah, we're looking at a position here where Zoton has it in their hands, so long as Smack does not manage a basically ideal bridge clip here.
Yeah, Smack needs to... He needs to go up full steam. Yeah. He needs to be good and get a John Tickle with it. So absolutely essential that he does that. Code commentator seems to be dying here. Unknown causes actually. I am not liable. As Smack seems to be. Oh, Zoton getting hit. This could be bad for his car health. Smack misses the tractor beam. Zoton getting busted. Probably best he gets busted here before he picks up a waste.
Yeah, fairly ideal. Sorry.
Are you okay?
I got what I'm trying to describe as carbonation in my throat.
Oh.
Smath is 22 seconds behind, which is basically an insurmountable gap unless you do a strat that Zoton won't do.
like out of bounds. As Smack looking to avoid the alien car here. I'm safe to say nobody has ever been affected badly by this alien car. At least not from any recollection I've ever seen. Wow. Learning a lot about our co-commentator here. As Zoton just playing it nice and so Smack.
On to bridge clip. Let's go.
Smack on to bridge clip.
Smack.
Smack goes for bridge clip.
Smack, don't he get it?
Oh no, Smith doesn't get bridge clip.
He's not. Smith doesn't want to get bridge clip. Half in, half out, much like Brexit.
Smith, like an 18-year-old man, half in, half out. Oh, and gets a weird bridge clip there. What on earth is going on?
Smath is gonna have to reset, and there's absolutely no way back in for Smath. There's no blow up the waist on Ultra Cup 2 Part 3.
Smath has got to be taking a half here.
Zoton kick grandpa.
Oh no, Zoton kicked Grandpa.
You gotta
How's he
respect
gonna
your
cook?
elders. What are you gonna do if you don't even respect your elder? What do you think it's gonna be like when you're old?
Well, it's Scotland. Everybody's old. As we continue here, Zoton.
Nobody's old. You will die young. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be looking at Smath is gonna go for
Smath is looking for a bridge clip.
Gonna have to
Hoping
attempt
to-
it. There is no option not to attempt
I
bridge
don't
clip.
think this is entirely in Zoton's hands here.
I'm of that opinion too.
No you're not. That's my opinion.
My apologies.
Smack
Spooky
getting
Greg
some
is in
acceleration. Yes, he gets it!
This could be close. This could be close. We're at a place where we might see Zoton finish.
Oh no,
And then
Zoton
Smath
gets hit by the
can finish
wall.
later, but still win the race.
Smith! My heart goes out to Smith right now. Look at what he's doing with his plays!
And we all have a Smath.
Let's all have a Smith break.
Zoton actually blown up the waist. So
Wow.
this could be getting closer. Like, keep in mind there is a full minute, or 58 seconds I should say, difference between the two runners.
Yeah.
Smath has a very, very small window of opportunity here.
Smith is
Smack.
pretty used to that.
Smath has to remember to start the race.
Smith. Oh no, Smith did not start the race.
Smath is going to start the race. You can tell because he's on the rearview mirror.
Oh wait, never mind. I forgot that meant. Never mind. Smith, is he gonna do it here? This is gonna be really close.
This
Oh
is
my
gonna be insane.
God.
Oh my god!
And let's commentate the rest of this seriously. Is Smith gonna take it at the very end?
Yeah, commentate seriously. That's the thing.
Does
Smath.
a reset?
This is so
Finishes
close.
the race.
I can't deal with this. I think Zoton might just about have it
Zoton's
bad.
gonna take it.
Like my whole thing is I think Zoton's gonna win this by I'm gonna call him out 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh wait, no,
on.
the time is different. The time is different.
Zoton, can you just give us a minute because this is
Give
still
us
too
a
tight.
minute.
We need to.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some food.
Sounds good.
In the
Okay.
great words of Lampton, oh my days, this is so tight.
This is okay. I'm gonna call him 146.
I think Smith might take it here.
This is so close. I think
Smith.
Smith can manage a 12, an 11 or a 12. I think that is the best time currently available.
I will take
Actually, I
Smith.
think a 9 is possible even. It takes about 30 or so seconds. This is too close.
Smith is so tight here. Wait, hold on. Smith taking corners really nicely. Not even a risk of a jump.
Not
He
gonna go
can't
for
be
the
doing these
fire jump.
strats. It's gonna be too close. Smith, don't do this to me
The
here.
insides of my palms. I'm scratching the inside of my palm with my nails. This is
Oh
incredible.
no, Smith is taking it really slow. I think
This is the
Zoton
difference.
might
This
have
is the
it.
difference of a high
might
jump. A high jump
get it.
can win it. A high jump
If
can win
he
it. A high
gets
jump
the
can...
jump.
Sweet.
Oh.
And the ninja
No,
babysitters?
yes, no,
Hot dog
no.
2 seconds. Dad, fans want you outside.
Fan?
Losing it.
Okay,
Losing it.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
those
swear jar
fans.
time. Holy fucking shit!
Jesus fucking Christ, what?
Oh my fucking days! This is insane!
Fucking seconds in it. Smith!
Okay.
One hell of a race
At
by
least our
both
show
runners
was a
there.
success.
Congratulations
Why
to
did we go to first
Zoton
heaven
for the
when we
victory.
died? Well, at least
2
you don't
free
have to sit through the
seconds
stupid
difference.
video game
Oh
credits.
my god.
Wow.
That
Smith-
race was so close, the circulations of both mine and Lex's brains got cut off, so he started speaking in a Scottish accent. My goodness.
That was incredible.
That was amazing right there. Wow, Zoton wins.
Good eye, Smith. Good eye, Smith. How do you think that wins?
Oh,
Wow.
oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Where do
wow.
I start?
2
Right.
cycle. Go for 2 cycle. Start from there.
Yeah, the 2 cycle was definitely a setback.
Yeah, that's the most. I think that's the most cruel moment you
He
had.
wasn't-
Like just outwardly cruel from the game to you.
God, Alexis, he wasn't ready to rage about 2 cycles, ready to rage about salts or something like that, and he ruined it.
I think
Sorry,
We heard the pause there. He's like,
Take
2
your
cycle.
time.
He's like,
Take your time. Take your
oh,
time.
that happened. Anyways,
Okay.
up to you.
I'm gonna list things that really made me want to quit.
I like lists.
Well,
Go on
I was
BuzzFeed quickly.
doing petty theft, and I started dropping frames. I thought, oh god, this isn't happening.
Did you have a
This
frame
is-
counter?
Yeah, I do. It literally just dropped. Like,
What was the lowest you saw?
Hello,
I
I'm
think
back. By
I
the way.
always
see
Do
that.
I have the permission to speak?
Just one.
No, Smith is speaking.
No, you don't. Smith is speaking.
the lowest my frames go is 4 frames a second.
Wow.
I
It's
was not
pretty
over
bad.
exaggerating. Yeah.
And
Then it went to sellouts, and then I thought, this is just the biggest uphill battle I could have had.
would you say
And-
it's like the climb?
Yeah, pretty much. And then bonfire happened, where 2 cars got in my way.
And can I ask you a question? Do you kind of wish you'd spliced together a better one?
Oh yeah, no. At Bone Storm, your feed just cut out. I thought
Yeah,
you seem to have spliced in a run and forgot part 1, part 2 cutscene skip. I was very confused by that play, Smith. Would you like to explain it?
I was shaking, and I didn't know what to do. What do you think about
And the
That's
man
what I
pressed me
think
on the
from
shoulder.
all myself
during
too.
the part 2 cutscene? I was like, God damn it! And then halfway through, David Bowie starts playing my ear, and look at this Thatcher's can I've got next to me. I thought it's going down.
I think it's not Oasis. I think it's not Oasis.
Not affiliated, by the way. Not affiliated. And all right, well, Zoton, your thoughts?
Yeah,
if you're still
Zoton
here.
will go. I think Zoton might be server muted if we can either have them pop it off or whatever.
Pop it off here.
Yeah, pop it off.
Oh,
Zoton, are you there?
apparently not. Smith, you carry on having a rant.
I could go on.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
were you asking for me?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Zoton.
Hello, Zoton.
Zoton. 146.14. How do you feel about the run?
It was okay. There were some good bits. I know. I heard Smith had a lot of problems. To be honest, at first, I genuinely thought he was just being like, "Oh no, I failed the mission. I can't go on." You know, like a load of people
Oh.
are dramatic like that shit.
Oh
and I'm
no,
like,
no,
yeah.
the game
but
was
no, he actually had a problem.
the game was outwardly cruel. Like, I think the Geneva Convention needs to be cited, like, for how utterly, like,
was
monumentally awful the
devastating.
game was. Yeah. Although there are a few plays where I think you both, and you know, like Smith's option to go on bonfire
won?
without resetting. You
Uh,
did
you
by
won.
3 seconds.
What?
3 seconds.
Yeah.
In-game time, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why we told you to like be quiet because like
Yeah.
your loads are
Smith,
less. So
what did you
Smith
get
was, like,
RTA
the
out of
hero.
curiosity?
You finished first RTA.
This is when he says he's closed the splits.
148 real time.
I got 147.05, so you had a lot of loads.
Oh, yeah. So
That's why we needed you to. That's why we needed you to not talk, because we were watching basically a dead close finish.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Apologies if we were rude. We just really needed, like,
I had to go get food
in auto top T3. Yeah. On set to kill, you decided to reset. You had a very tricky time. You did a few 180s and so on, but why'd you reset? I think you had a bit more time than you gave yourself credit for.
I didn't want to get to the end having no time and having to redo the whole thing. And I was like, "Do I?"
Yeah, so it was.
I mean, let's put it this way: if that had happened, I would have won.
That is true. That is true.
See, it's clearly.
It was all in the cards from the start.
I'm asking Smith. Your set to kill is honestly very innovative. Like that little strat where you went along the kind of like mini pier area to get that reset was very, very good. I was like already calling you out for having done something wrong because I thought you were going to go all the way around. Was that just like, how quickly did your brain sort of like piece that together?
Well, there was a bit
very
of
slowly.
instinct and a bit of like experience from no mission warps, because I do the weird strat where you use that boardwalk path. So
a bit of absolute skill. I'm gonna hard.
Yeah, it was honestly very, very good. I was just thinking to myself, like, you've gone the wrong way. You should do the jump again. But
yeah, well, that was incredible. Your finish the set to kill. That was a big brain strat, and I absolutely lost my mind about it. So,
thanks.
I guess so. Congratulations to both runners. Zoton just picking up the victory.
I have a question. Did you guys see on level 3 mission 1? Did you see the police car go flying?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was incredible.
I have no clue. What happened?
Okay, what I think happened was, you know how they're on the beach, they're the second box on the other side of the boat. There's that pole where if you run into it, you spawn upwards. Like you just get collisions and you just like teleport basically.
Yeah, because that box was broken as well.
Yeah, your box is broken. I think that's what happened.
Now, what I think happened was that the cop car got launched in the air on a catapult and tried to get you at the right time, but did not get it entirely. So.
Yeah, it came in from level 2. There was an earlier hit and run you had.
It was a 50-50 chance again.
I got busted like 3 times during that.
Yeah, it was quite impressive.
Your coins are remarkably safe in that case, because I was saying, like, you have 950 coins at the start of Apu. You got busted twice.
Yeah, it was quite impressive of how you managed to cope with that.
Was that your actual coin route, or was that sort of like made up on the fly with respect to your boss?
Well, you just essentially
somewhat, but also having to overcompensate.
Just being like, shit. Yes.
Worried. What else was there that was interesting? What about
the whole race?
The thing where
everything.
I saw Liquid in chat saying that he's never done that strat on which level 3 mission is it? With the black sedans.
Operation Hellfish.
Yeah, I used to do that, and I do it if I just the one where I walk back up the top and get the car.
Yeah.
I used to do that ages ago. I just do it if I just don't destroy it straight away.
You shouldn't do that because like it's quicker to destroy the car and you can move through the mission complete screen at the end.
You miss the camera pan.
I'm choking.
Afterwards.
Yeah, you also miss the camera pan to get into victory deals because you weren't at the So it is overall time loss.
Technically, it's time loss.
And
that's what helped you win.
A question.
I won, so I mean, it's not a problem, is it?
A question I'll ask. Question to both runners. Smith, I'll ask you to answer this first. What do you need to practice? Bridge clip looked a little bit shaky, but is there anything you want to practice going forward?
Oh, anything I want to practice? Probably earning more money to get a better PC. That's the first step.
That is a good idea.
I mean, like, just run, like, my advice to you is like buy a car, run into other cars, make them explode. I hear you get 10 coins off that.
Exactly. Some people also say it may be an insurance issue, but I don't know. It's probably worth the PC. So.
No, the Simpsons covered that whole insurance fraud thing. You'll end up being like rolled back into the car by some very unfortunate circumstances and fall off a cliff.
And that question extends to Zoton. What do you plan on practicing next for your next race?
That's a good question. What? I actually practiced earlier. I practiced the armored truck. That actually went pretty well.
Yeah, you actually got armored truck strat.
I felt like my strat now is to push into it to the left and feather the accelerator, so don't go full on the accelerator. I used to just brake, but
Yeah, it was
seems
a
to
pretty
work
good
for
strat.
me, so I'm going to stick with it. What else? I mean, besides not getting busted.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's probably something.
There's problems in that run. I just can't think of what they were. If you
think
tell
it
me
was
something I was
mostly
terrible at, tell me,
crime-related.
and I'll.
Can I say the whole game? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it was a very fun race. Isn't your PB just below? Were you expecting to kind of match / kind of just get above it, or no?
I mean, I'd like to have beaten it because yesterday I was doing pretty well. I'm looking at my splits now. I was only ahead of it on office spaced, apparently,
Yeah.
but it was up and down. Let me have a scroll through. 34 seconds, 37. Then it went up with Clueless.
Yeah.
What happened with Clueless?
Clueless.
I don't think anything really happened.
you-
I got
you
the
might-
coins,
might
so
just
maybe
get-
I didn't.
yeah, you might just
maybe
get
I didn't get
coins,
those
yeah.
coins on PB.
Possibly.
It still
Yeah.
went down, and then on Ketchup Logic, the Cola Wars from outer space. From outer space was pretty bad.
It was.
Oh, the first truck was
First
pretty.
truck was very good.
great,
Yeah.
and I've never done that before. I didn't even practice it. I just happened to push it. I went, okay, I'm going to push it into this pole. Usually I push it from the other side, but that time I was just like, well, I can't do that. Let me just try this, and if I don't get it, whatever. And I got it, so I'm not too
Okay.
fussed.
So I guess we'll try to round it off here. Any closing words? I'll offer this to Zoton first.
If you have Twitch Prime, subscribe to the channel.
No, Starlight. No.
I'm always going to say that. That's always going to be my
Smath.
words.
Smath, which is your new name. Smath. Any closing words?
2 cycle.
There we are.
Oh yeah, he
And
got 2 cycled as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and before we round off the stream tally, I'd just like to take a moment to explain how any of the subscriptions, donations, or bits of this channel will be donated to 3 separate charities that we've chosen. Ladies, would you like to talk about some of the charities that the money will be going to?
Our 3 charities are the Trevor Project, which helps with suicide prevention in LGBTQ plus youth. Save the Children, which kind of explains itself, emergency aid, specifically for children who are caught up in natural disasters, war, and so on. And the Environmental Action Defense Fund, which is a non-profit that just, helps out with environmental protection and restoration of our oceans and so on. And hopefully we'll raise plenty of money for them. And overall have a fantastic tournament while we do so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not to speak for the community, but we're all very proud to be able to help out charities and doing what we can whilst doing something we love. So that's a thank you to.
And I will speak for the community and say, yeah, that's what the community says. Yeah.
That is what I meant, but mixed up the words. Thank you very much, Alexis.
Okay, so in an hour, or 56 minutes time, we are going to be seeing the race between Green Bulmers, a fellow Irish person, albeit from Galway, boo,
Slightly more sweary.
and LP3 Cinema, only slightly though.
And that will be commentated by Critch and Smith. Smith, you just all
Smith.
get 2 cycled and
Yeah.
just lose by an inch. So
That's not helping.
some people are kind of used to that, but it's okay, Smith. You'll be okay.
Finally, I'm going to say thank you to my co-commentator Aqua, and thank you to
been very
Vapo for being our lovely, albeit at times let Zoton take over the screen.
Yeah,
Racer.
also helped Smith splice a race, so slightly
Splice?
biased there.
I mean,
Splice, but Splice strong. That's even worse.
But regardless,
the whole point is you're not meant to tell people.
coming from both of us, we'd like to say thank you to everybody who stayed in for this race. We've been having it strong, so let's round off the race here, and we will see you in approximately an hour. So thank you all for watching the race. It's been fun.
I think we're all
that's your cue.
Yeah. Where's my job?